Greetings, punters, on this sweltering Melbourne afternoon. The heat has just gone up in here, Jake, hasn't it? Just a notch.
It's gone up a notch or two, Tang. Wow.
It brings into question, actually, office attire and indeed bed attire. I know
it does.
In the cab on the way down here, you mentioned that you were nude under the doona without aircon.
No, that's right.
How does that happen? How does that work?
Well, you get under the doona and with your clothing off, and then
it's about 45 degrees.
Oh, is that what you're referring to? Yes, no, you're right. I'm just very lucky that where I live is, very well conditioned in an atmospheric sense. Yeah, I don't know why. It's one of those freaks of nature, Tangs, but yeah.
Underground at Ardoch.
Correct, you betcha.
It's a little hotter out on court, and geez, I feel like that bird with the blonde hair from Channel 7 now, actually. Just those terrible bridges that they do. Yeah. But anyway, in the men's market...
King of segues, Tang.
King of segues.
Carry on.
In the men's market, Federer is our favourite. $2.12. He usurped Nadal at the top of the market the other night after his convincing straight sets win. Nadal, the next best, $2.26. Verdasco and Roddick, $20 and $25 a piece. A bit of value outside the top two. And in the semi-finals, Roddick and Federer, Nadal and Verdasco. Federer, $1.15 favourite. Roddick, $7.40. Jake, there was a lot of money queued up on both sides of Federer. There was millions, in fact.
There was. I mean, in a major tennis match like this, in a Grand Slam, when you've got such a short price favourite, that's often the case. But it just means that there's a great competitive market and a great market to bet in. So for traders on Betfair, it is a joy. But to be honest, Taggy, I've just lost interest since Tomic.
The A-Tom.
The B-Tom. The A-Tom.
Yeah, we sort of... Well, he's Bernard, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah. And we sort of sat here last week and just spruiked him, really.
We did, yeah.
We really enjoyed
props and everything.
We really enjoyed those gangly arms and legs and that bizarre series of hats and Ray-Bans that just don't really suit a 16-year-old.
Anyway, but the form that Federer showed in his quarterfinal was just incredible against big Del Potro. And, I mean, if he can replicate that, he's going to be very, very hard to beat. Nadal, whilst he won in straight sets in his quarterfinal, he was a little bit hit and miss.
He was, but he was pretty impressive the rounds prior.
He has. I mean, he's an impressive player. But, I mean, I think punters have rallied behind Federer, and layers are offering no better than $2.12 about him at the minute. And I tend to agree with him. I think he's back on top of his game. He had a bit of a lull in the fourth round, but he was just incredible in the quarterfinals. And I'm backing him to beat Andy Roddick. I do think
Roderick,
yeah.
The day at the Geelong Cup. Correct. Or the Geelong races.
Our friend, the broad. Roddick will go. No, yeah, Roddick will not go all the way. I'm flustered. Federer will go all the way.
He'll beat Roddick, I think. But Nadal in the other semi-final against Verdasco, $1.16 Nadal, $6.40 Fernando. I think Federer's a better player at night.
Really?
Yeah, I think he struggles
during the day. A bit like North Melbourne in the mid-90s.
Yeah, absolutely. Friday night caring.
Yeah, that's right.
But I think he plays a lot better. Perhaps it's the heat. He was pushed to 5, wasn't he, by Burditch during the middle of the day?
He was, absolutely.
And I don't think that would have happened in the evening. I think he just appreciates the atmosphere being a little thicker.
And perhaps you can say the converse about Nadal, because he was, whilst, like I said, he won in straight sets, but he wasn't his usual impressive self, particularly in the second and third sets.
I think he's afraid that his arms don't glisten quite as much at night as they do on centre-court during the day.
Why is he covering up the guns at the moment?
Have you seen the guns?
Oh yeah, big guns.
Big forearms.
Big guns, yeah.
We'll move to the women's, and Dementieva is our new favourite, $2.98 ahead of Serena Williams, $3.35. Zvonareva, $4.10, and Safina, $7.20. Far more competitive market in the women's.
Yeah.
Jakey, who do you fancy out of the four?
We should inform punters that the game between Dementieva and Serena Williams is currently underway, going with serve in the first, I think about 2-2, so difficult to say at this point.
They were $1.77, Dementieva, and Williams $2.28 at the outset. Yeah,
correct. So Dementieva has been very, very impressive, but I've been impressed with Zvonareva as well. Obviously, one of her and Safina will have to make the final. I'll favour her because she's been playing very well, and she's got every chance of knocking off one of the other two, particularly given she plays a bit later in the day. The air-conditioned indoor atmosphere may favour her.
It might also favour Serena, who definitely plays better with the roof shut.
Yeah, but she played yesterday, though.
She did?
Half the game was played with the roof open. So, yeah, I mean, Zvonareva against Safina, and I think Dementieva should beat Williams. And I'm going for the upset for the tournament, Zvonareva.
Okay, Dementi over for me, even though I think Williams is impressive. She's come back from some pretty perilous positions in her semi and quarter, backed at $9 and $11 respectively during those. So there's in-play action aplenty with all the trading that takes place. Betting over the phone, of course, through Australia. Give our Telbet operators a call and they'll get on for you. We'll move away from the tennis for a moment. Another international event of significance is the Super Bowl. What a wonderful event.
It is a wonderful event.
It only goes for about 7.5 hours.
Thankfully, yeah.
But there's an enormous amount of betting to be done, obviously. Betfair's offering about 50 markets.
More than 50,
Have you seen it?
I have. It's just incredible.
Plus there's quarter-by-quarter markets, player versus player. I didn't find one on Benny Graham, though.
No, it's interesting.
The long kicking comp.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's better with a Sharon, by the way.
Well, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
even though he wasn't great,
but
I think he was better with a Sharon than he is with that piece of pig hide or skin that they play with.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's by the by. It's Pittsburgh, $1.42, Arizona, $3.30. The best place to bet is with Betfair, of course. You're getting skinned if you go to the TAB. It's $1.35 Pittsburgh, $3.25 Arizona. No value there, punters. I noticed there's a guy called Tim Hightower playing for Arizona.
There is, yeah.
Reminds me of Police Academy.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was impressive in the AFC Championship as well. So
he was, but he didn't get many yards the other night.
No, but he's a very good young player.
Yeah, he's throwing suitcases into the Police Academy, remember that?
Yes, I do. How could I forget? Ben Roethlisberger is one of my favourite players. He's the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they'll win.
I think the Pittsburgh Steelers will win. $1.42, Arizona $3.30. Good luck, punters. Have a wonderful weekend.